God Consciousness Project presents Chapter 18. Where are you? Who are you? I know many of you are stumped by these two questions. Oh, you can get the technical reference points and find out where you are with a compass and a map and global positioning system. You can find out your longitude and latitude. You can give me your postal address and your relative elevation from sea level. You can tell me if you are in the backyard or inside, and if you are inside, which room you are in and where in the room. You can tell me who you are. You know who you are. You are so-and-so of such and such, and you do this and you do that, and you are afraid of these things and allergic to those things, and you like this and you don't like that, and your goal in life is to, well, maybe your goal in life is to lose 50 pounds of unwanted weight. So you can definitely tell me who you are and where you are. But you do not know where you really are, and you definitely do not know who you really are. Not really, really, really. I can tell you who and where you are by telling you where you are not and who you are not. First of all, you are not where you think you are. Second of all, you are not who you think you are. Doesn't that help? You are now enlightened. Hooray! Ha ha ha! It is time to tell you the truth of your situation. So much desire and needing and wanting are in you, and that is why you are here. To fulfill these pressures of desire as best you can. There is no other way out of here or there. You will discover that even attempting to curb your natural appetites for sensation is impossible. You can go at the renunciation process and do the withdrawal of your senses deal, but you will discover only that you are drawn in deeper and deeper. There is always the desire for more of whatever, even if it is the desire to not have desire. There is no way out of the cycle of need and want and desire. It is a part of the deal of being in this location, in this physicality. Not even death can stop this wanting and needing. You are part of life and death. You are woven into me, and I am woven into you. We are one. This is not an excuse to pursue the endless existential quandary. Far from it. Polar opposite. There is only one truth at a time. I have no time for cruelty or being dishonest with you or for being endlessly witty. I bake good, honest bread that nourishes you and creates wholeness within you, within your perception. I want you to have this cherished, quiet, and simple elegance that comes from an alliance with you and the big you. And this is who you are, a physical being on a planet in outer space. You are standing or sitting or lying down or hunched over on a planet that is in outer space. You might be somewhere inside this planet, like in a hole dug into the side of the planet. You might be swimming in the water, lying on the planet. But you are somewhere on this planet. You might be flying above the planet. You might be one of the few who are in orbit around the planet. And maybe, just maybe, you might be one of the few who are flying in outer space, not in orbit of this planet, but flying to some other planet or a moon of this planet. Most likely you are on this planet. That is where you are. And you are who you are, name and form. A human being with a name, most likely. That is who you are. Do you want me to tell you that you are a divine being living in a human body? Do you want me to tell you that you are a spiritual being having a human experience? Those are cute ways of twisting what is really happening. So here is the real deal. You think you are here, but you are not here. I made this so that you would think it was real, but it is not real. I made you so that you would think that you are who you are, but you are not who you think you are. You are who I think you are. You are me, and I am you. Yes, I have said and or written this before, and it does not get you any closer to actually experiencing that reality, does it? It is just an idea that you are reading or hearing. To get the experience, you must ask me to help you get it, and then I will help you to get this experience. The simplest way is to ask for what you want, and I will even help you to learn how is the best way to ask for what you want. Who you are is a being who is where you are for the purpose of going through a series of experiences to get to the place where you are ready for this most important surrender to yourself, to what you really, really want. I have set up this entire physical realm for you to get the final freedom from the trap of being who you are. The trap is the way your thoughts are controlled by not you and not me. Who you really are is someone who can direct your awareness towards that which is really you all the time. In times of confusion, it is good to be able to get back on track. When you are feeling lost, it is good to be able to find your way back home, back to yourself. You will make better decisions and perform better actions when you are more in tune with who you are and where you are. When you know where you are, you can figure out how to get where you are traveling to. And when you know who you are, it can help you to stay out of who you are not. This time it is known to you that beyond some intellectual affiliation with a set of ideas propounded and proposed by someone else, you can come up with your own code of behavior that is true to you and to only you. The you that is me will guide you safely and surely into places of being who you really are. Where you are is who you are. That is what it comes down to. Who you are often shapes where you end up being stuck or free. Your awareness of who you are shapes the places you will visit, and the places where you will live, and the places you will end up in. The who and the where of you are intimately connected to each other. And it is important for you to pay attention to the intention of your thinking and your speaking and your overall actions. Get the who of you in tune with the who you really are, and the where you are will become much clearer, and so will the where you want to be too. So who and where are not the same thing, but are closely linked and influence each other. My who-ness and my where-ness are pretty much the same thing. I am the toe and the hair and the drop of blood, and I am the chair and the toaster and the kettle, and I am the squirrel and the bird, and I am all points between. You may not feel like you are any of these things. That is to be expected. You are designed to feel separate from the other bits and pieces, even bits and pieces of yourself. If you have children, do you feel like they are you? I'm not asking if you feel close to them. Do you actually feel like they are you? Do you feel you are the car or the house, like they are you. No separation? None? I know the arm attached to your body will move when you will it to do so, but is that arm that you can move with your will actually you? Do you feel like your arm is you? Really? It is a very peculiar and funny thing, this business of self-identification. It can be quite confusing because sometimes you can feel connected to parts of your body or all of your body or the stuff that is not directly attached to your body. Sometimes you can feel a sense of union with your own body and your surroundings. And it is possible for you to have deep feelings of union with all of creation too. Just because you don't always feel an intimate link between you and the world does not mean there is no link. What it means is that you do not necessarily experience that connection at that level of your conscious awareness. But it does not mean the link, is not there.